Hello, Gina here. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Well, today I'm just going to work on some little clusters. The other day I made those strips, the Roxy Creations challenge where we made the file strips. And I really enjoyed that. Sorry about that. So I think I'm just going to make some little clusters. I've seen lots of people doing that, and I thought, well, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to find my images out of here. I've got some scraps here. I can't make them very big. If you haven't seen my channel, I'll show you book that I'm doing. And since I turn around here, these are the strips that I'm talking about that I made. Oh, well, one of them's not in here. I made 3 of them because I have 3 signatures. And I'm finally working in my journal, so the videos probably went out. I've got them exporting one of them exporting right now. And I'll get the other one exporting right after that. So, hopefully they'll be getting up. But anyway, I just had so much fun making these, so I want to turn them around and just make some little clusters that I can add to my pages. So this is the journal. It's not very big. This is what I've done so far. These are probably up. I worked in my journal. Oh, y'all, it's been so long. So long. So I can only make them. They're 6.5 this way. I'm pretty sure it's 6.5 the other way too. Oh, no, 5.5. So, you know, about 3 to 4 is maximum. So I'm kind of thinking as a little tuck. So I think I will go 4 because I want it to be big enough that something can tuck, but I don't want it to get down here in the seam. I don't want it to, you know, cause a problem. Oh, I just lost let me get a glue here. I just lost a staple there. Not a staple, snap. I love these snaps, but they can be a booger. They can be a booger for me to hang on to, too, to get them on. There. I'll hold that for just a second. I had so much fun working on this. This snap on here, I left overnight with a clamp on it. So. Alright, so anyway, we're going to make some of those today. I will try not to take all of your time. I'll tell you, I'm not feeling very good today, and I've got a little bit of a cough. So I hope I don't cough very much. I've got me a little drink here, so hopefully I can keep the cough at bay. So I'm just going to cut some strips. I want to use this like more, this is more like paper. This is paper. This is kind of glossy. I know it's all paper, but this has that glossy look. That's glossy. This is just the base. Oh, that's paper because that's my glue paper. So I'll just shoo this off to the side for now. Oh, those are my little pictures to use. Kind of want it to have writing or something on it. So let's use this side. When I look at this, it just is so time gone by. Press cloth, pressing, all of these things that we just don't do very much anymore. Do they even still have home ec in school? Do kids get to learn about doing all this. That'll be one. I kind of want to make them, you know, thick enough that there'll be room for something. I don't want to make them so thin that they won't hold anything. I think I better... Could that be a side tuck? Is that wide enough to be a side tuck? Where's my book? Get this off of here. And let's see what we think. Yeah, I think so. I wouldn't want it that high. So let's see. I'd rather it be wider. The top's wider than the bottom. So that right there. I don't know. Let's just get another piece of paper. I want them all to be, I want to do them all that way. So let's just get another piece of paper. I got plenty of paper in this big old book. That is not a problem. I'm just gonna find a paper. Here, wanna work? Ooh. Actually, yeah, well, because I'll just turn the writing sideways. Okay. I have really been on the lookout for more sewing books because I'm really using these, and I'm going to keep using them, just I'm not got any sewing books to replace them. And I really like working with sewing stuff because I love to sew. I haven't been sewing much recently because I'm really having some problems with my eyesight, and I'm really having some problems with my hands right now. But I'm not giving up on sewing. My sewing stuff is all still set up in there waiting for me. It's waiting. I will be back to it. I promise. But I do love to sew. I started sewing in home ec in school, which is why I really hope. I mean, how about you guys? Did you take home ec in school? If you know, did you take it? And sewing, did you learn to sew? Or even the cooking part and all that? Is that your most used thing? Unless you took a class that you directly went into that in high school. My other most used is I took typing. Yes, I'm old enough that it was typing, not keyboarding. It was typing. Okay, so we've got 3 of these. That one's a little bit thinner. That's okay. Now, let's find some paper scraps here. I've got a few. I definitely want to use this on one of them. I love that paper scrap. And, oh, here's another one. We can tear that down. I'd love to use it on both, but I don't want either of them to be the same because they're going to be in the same book. Put this over here because it's not a scrap. Here's a scrap. That could go, but it's got to be under something or on top of something else. I like that scrap. I should be inking while I'm going along because that will help to have things. Where's my... cut that there and there. But so I really hope they still do that stuff because that's my things I've used the most is sewing and cooking. Child care. I took child care in school. Definitely use that a lot. Raised our own kids, and then we had lots of foster care kids over the years. We don't do foster care anymore, but we sure had a lot of them. really hope all that is available when my kids get up old enough for that stuff. My grandkids get up old enough for that stuff. Where do I want to tear this? Let's tear one in, and then I'm going to rough up the edges with this thing. I like the width that it is, so I don't want to try to tear it because I'll like destroy it if I go trying to tear it. I'm sorry, I'm having some vision trouble, so I'm just going to have to get it a little bit closer to me. This is all I'm doing is taking, this is got a blade in it. You've probably all seen these. Okay, I didn't do a very good job, but it's going to do. This thing. I think I'm going to have to make a strip for that one. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one side straight. I kind of like it. I just realized the one sides of these are just too straight. Oops, that's not my tearing ruler. Do I have my tearing ruler out? Surely I do, don't I? There it is. This out of my way. Straight. Oh, goodness. Oh, I forgot to set my timer on my phone. Darn it. I will try to keep this going good. You're all thinking, sure you will. Sure you will. I will really try hard. Okay. Let's take off this end. And this end. You can't see what I'm doing down here. So my daughter called just before I started this video. She has really super dry eyes too. She goes to see the same eye doctor I do. He's excellent. She started seeing him before I did. She said, Mom, you gotta see this guy. He's so good. And her eyes are getting better. Oh, so glad to hear that. She's got that Sjogren's, but that's what I'm going to see my rheumatologist tomorrow. But yeah, you can look at your health portal, and my blood test came back negative, so I don't know what's going on with me. But he told her eyes are getting better. She only had to have the plugs put in her tear ducts. I'm so glad her eyes are getting better. She's, you know, so much younger than me, of course. She's my daughter. So I hated, you know, if hers weren't getting better. I'm so glad. I don't know what's causing mine. But I'm glad he's been able to help her, so that's such a relief. Okay, so we've got this so far. Oh, what is that? Where that came from. I'm not sure I like that on there. It's kind of overtaking it. Oh, here's part of a postcard. Okay, so I put my tear ruler back. What was I thinking? Put it up like I'm done. I'm gonna do that. And then I'm gonna do that. Tear this off about right there. I like that on there. Yep. Now, what else do I have in here? Okay, let's start digging. Oh, I got some pretty pink here. Let's get some of this off. Now I could just tear a wee little bit by hand because I kind of like that look. Messing these up. I like the addition of some color. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. Okay, so maybe I need some color on that one too. Let's find some more color. Here's some yellow. Want some yellow? Looks pretty. Okay. So, let's put this back over here. Oh, geez. Okay. Now, I've got to start using my tacky glue because I'm about out of my... That is all I have left. And I can't shop until payday. I mean, I could if I had to, but that's not really a necessity right now. I thought I had a full bottle and I don't. I saw it in there and I thought, oh, I got a full bottle. Because I bought me an exercise trampoline, which that's really more important right now. I need to exercise. Haven't been able to go to the pool very much. Just hasn't been the weather to go to the pool. I forgot to bring my squeegee back in here. My husband got a new screen cover for his phone, and he brought it in there last night, or the night before when I was watching TV, and said, will you put this on for me? And it had the lamest kit for putting it on I'd ever seen. It wasn't like the instructions weren't even in English. Well, I mean they were, but well, you could tell whoever wrote them was not English. I couldn't read them, and he said, well, he tried to read them. I go, what are you saying? It was awful. So I downloaded this like magnifying glass on my phone, and I was reading them. Because I thought, well, you don't even know how to read. That doesn't even make sense. He said, Gina, that's what it says. I'm reading it word for word. I thought, no, you're not. So I started reading it with the magnifying glass, which, by the way, if you need a magnifying glass, that's pretty cool on your phone. That really magnified it. I could read it. But anyway, that was lame what it had, the kit it had. So I came in here and got that squeegee and I got it on there. And I keep forgetting to bring my squeegee back in here. It works really good for this. It's a cute little thing. It works. It came with my phone. We both got new phones this past week. And his phone cover and glass cover took forever to get here. Okay, so we got that. Now let's have fun with the fun stuff. Look at all this paper back over here. This paper, I've been getting it out a lot for this, and I love it. If you ever see this at Joann's, it's Park Lane Heirloom. It has got really pretty paper in it. It is great for junk journaling. That's all I ever pull it out for, because I don't want to use it for anything else because it's so pretty. I mean, I don't use it for scrapbooking because it works so perfect for this, is what I meant to say. It's just perfect. Alright, I want to get that back in there, that little bits. Okay, so set these up here. Let's see what we can find in here for these three. Let's see. Usually if I go more towards the middle, I find something. Okay, let's see. Just kind of go like this to the end and then, oh no. Oh, she's cute. Oh, I love her, but would she fit? I mean, like, something else I wondered about is using this and just cutting this and putting that on there. I think we'll do that today. So let me get this out of here. So what we use needs to fit on this inner circle right here. I know you can't see that, maybe you can, but it needs to fit on this inner circle. How do you... Maybe I should cut a sample of that, because I'm not real sure how that works. Oh, I got that little thing I use for a paint palette sitting there. Okay, let's see how that works. Wait, oh, well. Let me just grab a paper. There's a scrap. Ooh! Cuddle bug. Things. Which I pushed way underneath there. I think I need 2 B plates, don't I? I don't need my, do I need my C plate? Or my A? Just the, oh, geez. Okay, I'm going to switch on pause for just a minute. Okay, I'm back. Okay, while I was on the phone, I went ahead and did most of the die cutting because I didn't think y'all would care to watch all that. I die cut all of these from my thing, but it does not do like it shows. I mean, like I thought it showed, it probably did. I don't know where I put the case, but you saw it. It looked like it would show. Oh, here. It looks like it would cut your circle and your star-like thing. It only cuts this. It indents the circle. So, I found my circle that was closest to it. I cut these, and then I cut this. You know, I hope that little woman's face, yeah, I think it'll be blocked out enough. So I've got these cut, 2 of them, but I wanted to show you how I do this to save as much of the paper as I can, because I'll use, you know, the rest of the paper probably. So I've got me a piece of tape here, so I get her on there, and I tape over here, and then I just cut around that. It's close. The first one, boy, I cut way too close. I didn't mean to, my hand just kind of had a little cramp and I went way too close, but I got it. That way I've got all this other stuff. See, I can use this lady if I want to, and I can still use her, and I can use the paper for something. So, anyway, I did that while I was on the phone. It'll make the video shorter, and I just thought, well, I don't think anybody watching is going to care to watch me do all of that die cutting. Boring. Okay. I wish I had just a little bit bigger circle, but I didn't. So, I'm going to put this in my little dish, and hopefully I will not lose it. I'm going to throw my piece of masking tape away. These over here. Put that up there. Put my paper behind me. Okay, we'll get these all inked up. Put this down here. There it is. Oh, it's wet. My cup must be weeping. I didn't think about when I cut this. I didn't mean for it to get that lady's face in it when I... If it's too bad, I'll just cut another one. It's too white on the back. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. I got it figured out, you guys. That's what we do, huh? Problem, we figure it out. Sit there and we think about it for a few seconds, and we got it. Be right back. Here we go. I'll just put a little dab of that behind there. That'll take care of it. Don't worry, I won't put this much behind her. Cut off that edge where it's like sewn together or whatever, glued together, whatever that is. Okay, I'll put her on there. Just gonna put some tape behind there. That seems the easiest way when you're dealing with this stuff to me. Come on. Come on. I can't get that off of there. There's always got one of the, gotta be one of these that's stubborn, right? Alright. Now, pull this out and make it all kind of wonky. I might do this with all of them because it kind of makes up for the fact that they're not quite as large as I'd like the circles to be. Yep, see, that did it. Yay! Oh, I really need to use my... I really need my Fabri-Tac for this. I wish I didn't have so many trips out of town this week. Oh my goodness. Okay, come on. There we go. Which one? I think I'll put her on. Is one of these not facing? She's gonna go on the pink one. So I'll put her on there. Right there. Then I want her on this one. So yeah, I think they're all gonna get some of this on there. Make a little bit more. I liked that. I don't think I need quite as much tape though. I think I'm starting to get my groove back with junk journaling. It's starting to come back. Boy, it's taken a while. I am so inky. I hope I get the stains off before I go tomorrow. Doctors will think, what does this woman do? She is a hot mess. I don't want them to think I'm dirty. Ew. Watching my screen because my exporting is getting closer to done. And so I don't want my talking to all of a sudden start. I did that in one of my videos. I completely forgot that I had that going and all of a sudden blah 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 blah. My friend Yvette is making the prettiest horse journal. So I'm going to leave her link down below. You guys got to go over and check out her horse journal. She's fretting over it and all this, and it, you guys, it's her very first journal and it is stunning. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. I just wish she knew how beautiful it is. It is gorgeous. Absolutely stunning. So I'm gonna go down below, and I'm going to leave a link to it. Please go check her out because it is gorgeous. She's just getting started. Oh, another phone call? To my daughter. I'll call her back in a minute. Goodness. I gotta put that one in the middle. Okay. Alright, so now the fun part. Let me get my little goodie box down here. And I will get, well, first let me throw this trash away. I hate all this trash. Don't like the trash. Okay, there's some laces I got. Some more laces. Oh, I forgot to get my little box down. That's got my snaps and stuff in it. Okay, we got stuff. We got some stuff to use. Let me grab something real quick. Grab that. That's just off some pattern. Okay. So, let me find some lace in here. I haven't used any of this, and there's a whole bunch of this we could use. That's pretty. And there's this. That's pretty. Well, I keep trying to use that and it just doesn't go with any of this stuff. This is pretty. That would look pretty on one of them, wouldn't it? I think. Maybe that one. Just, whoa, that all about fell in my drink. That would be gross. Random lace from the thrift store in my drink. No, thank you. Oh, it doesn't tear very well. That doesn't look very good. I was kind of thinking of making it ruffle, but like, okay. She's going to be over here, making a little ruffle right here. Maybe I need to find a different fabric for that. Or a different idea. That one's not really going to work. What about one of these? That would kind of take over the whole thing. But that is just so pretty. I love that. What do you all think? It would take it over, but it's just so pretty. I'll use it on something else, because then that kind of defeats the whole purpose of this, doesn't it? I'm going to take this. Well, I'm going to kind of, this drawer is taking over here. Okay, I'm going to ink this up a little bit. I'm not going to use that. I'm going to use my brush. Push this off to the edge so I can. I'm going to do this all over this so I can use bits and pieces. I probably won't use that barcode, but I need to remember that barcode for when I'm doing the Marguerite Miller challenge. There's a barcode. And it's not an obnoxious barcode, just a simple white barcode that I have now made a brown barcode. Oh, well, there we go. There's a bits and pieces. So, let's see. There's the end. About some of this. Ooh, this would gather up nice. If I just took a little bit of this and gathered it up. Put it over here. Yeah. That would look pretty. Let me cut off some of this. So, let's see if I, okay. Here I go again. Okay, so I'm thinking, I'm going to have to do it the opposite, because this way, because of the width of this. This doesn't work. I'm going to have to find something to cover up that spot. But never fear. I'll make it work, right? It'll work. It's gonna work. I think I needed a longer piece of it. Uh-oh, get me some, get me some. Get some in there. Come on. More glue, more glue. Clamps, please. What else do surgeons ask for? More light. Glue all over my hands. Rags, towel. I really like it. I like it. Yeah, I like it a lot. I think I need to get some glue. I want it to ruffle on the edge. I think I need to get a little bit more glue, like right in there. This is all crinkled up there. A little bit right there. That looks pretty darn cool. And where'd my lady go? What did I do with my lady? Which one did I have? I had this one because I'm going to put her down. At least in the center. I won't put glue all the way to the edge. I'm really addicted to this glue. I just can't go without it. Okay. Now, what's in here? Okay, gotta take it all out because this little box top isn't gonna stay open. Okay. Oh, I got some tickets. Oh, I got some pretties here too. Butterfly. A butterfly would be pretty. Put a little butterfly right there. That looks pretty. Let's do that. I can use this glue for that. Well, that glue is already... I'm way over a half hour, aren't I? You're saying, I told you so, I told you so, I knew you couldn't do it, I knew you couldn't do it. There's my snaps, gotta have a snap. I need this glue for that. Oh, wow, got a lot of glue. There we go. Alright, now, I got out my special buttons, and I know it needs one of these. These are my grandma's buttons. Yes, they are. Some very special buttons. Breathe deep. You can do it. It's better than them being strung up in your box, right? And then I got smart, you guys. I remembered I got this beading needle. Yeah, this isn't what it's for, but it's what I use it for, and I forgot I had it. And it's strung up and it's ready, and this will take like just a couple minutes, if that, because I'm smart this time. No more struggling. Dun 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 dun. Ready for the next button. You're all thinking, "Oh, you had that all this time? And you've been making us watch you do that? Really? Come on now." Yep, I have been. I'm sorry. So that is going to go right there, and I think that looks really pretty. Yep, this is an old button. Might even be Bakelite. I wouldn't be surprised. She had this saved. It came off of some outfit from way back when. It's in her button box. I love it, love it, love it. Alright, this one's done. Pretty simple, but I like it. What do you all think? And then that's just going to be a tuck. It's going to be a skinny tuck, like a tag or something. Okay, now, yeah, like my paint dish, it's holding buttons today. But the buttons will get put up because I have a very special place for those buttons. Okay, on to the next. Now this one, she goes smack in the middle. So what do we want to do with her? I like this lace. Oh, I just saw something there. I like this too. That would look pretty. It's got pretty little flowers. If I put the bunny right in the middle so you can't really see it, then you got a pretty little pink flower and a pretty little blue flower. I like that. We're going to do that. I'm going to chop it off right on that little sheep's head. Right there. Right there. We're going to put that there. So let's, how do I want to do that? I think I might just staple that down. There we go. Now what else do I want to do? Oh, this one. Where'd she go? Where'd my lady go? Put... Oh, maybe... Right there. I like that. Okay, well, you know what I need now. Let's see if it works. How much I have. Oops, wrong drawer. I still haven't taken care of that square pop dot thing that's in there. Okay, I want this to go all the way to the end. I hope I'm where you can see me. Let me move up some. I am, so I'm okay. And it worked again. Makes me think of that song we sang as a kid, "Give me oil in my lamp." Give me oil in my lamp. It's like, give me tape on my roll. Give me tape on my roll. this such a pretty little lace. That's pretty. I like that a lot. Okay, and then she goes there, doesn't she? Her? I don't think it matters. Oh, I need a drink. Okay, I kind of want a button right there. I think I can glue her down. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, good. I must have the volume down because my video has exported and is playing on my screen. I don't remember turning it down, but I'm glad I did. Because I got so into this, I forgot about it. It's playing. Okay. That one right there. Is that too big? This one. This yellow one. It's still got a staple in it from the button card. I think I like that one. Excuse me, I'm really sorry. Okay, let's put this button down. Boy, I've made a mess. I always make a huge mess. I like that. That's pretty. Alright, that's number 2. 1 to go. And here she is. You know what? I put the wrong one down there because that'll work though. I put that on there because I like the postcard and I'm covering it. That's okay. That's how that goes, right? Okay. Now, I didn't use this lace on that. Do I want to? No, I really want to use this one, I think. I like this little frilly stuff. Trying to decide which is the right side. That side? Yeah, that's the right side. So I think that needs to go right there. So we try it again, don't we? All right. It is getting thinner and thinner and thinner. I think we're about done. I have not ordered any new. Darn it. Okay, there we go. Put that up because I didn't use that. Okay, now she's gonna go right there. She's gonna need one of these wild dot things under her. crazy. They're everywhere in there. And it's wasteful because I keep having to throw them away because they're on top of each other and stuck to each other. And oh, it's a mess. And then I clean up, put everything away and forget all about it and don't clean it up. Because I have to go do something. Because I usually do a video and then go and do something in the house and then come back here and then go do supper. You know, it's like a little routine. And I forget to put that in the routine. Okay. Let's see if I can get any of these little tickets on here. I probably don't need to because I have that. But I kind of like the look of them, you know. I like these little tear off, but I don't want to put the yellow on there, that's for sure. That would look kind of silly. That brown would... What about this one? Let's tear it off and see. That's the good thing about these. They're stamps, and so if you don't use it, it's not a big deal that I tore it off. It's not something I can never get again. Alright, let's ink it up. Okay, we got that. What else do I have in here? Oh, I know what I could put on there. It's just a wee bit. A wee bit. Not much. If I can get it cut just right. Okay, just right. It had to be just right. There we go. I like that. And then a button. Let's put a button. I want this old dingy looking one. I want this to be a little bit more dingy too. Since I put that tatting on there, it just makes me think of old. Brush. Okay, so I'll put this down. That down there. Oops, this has got to have a string in it. I'm going to go through a couple of times because I want it to be thicker. Seriously, if you thread crochet thread or whatever, if you like anything and you do these buttons, these beading needles are perfect. Now you can't like put it through material, it won't, it's really just to do beading, it won't go, you know, it's not like, it doesn't have a needle head on it, but it is great for doing this. It's not meant for this, but it is great for putting crochet thread through your buttons. So I just put a bunch on here. I mean, don't put a whole lot because it'll get all tangled up when you're trying to. I almost had too much on today. Okay, that's enough. before I cut that, I'm going to use this to hang on to it and run my, I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm running my thing over that and dirtying up the thread. Because the thread looks too new for this old dirty button. Alright, now I need to get this carefully glued down. I'm going to use this because I have the best control with that one. Which side? I think it matters. Of course it came out too fast to start with. This is Scotch Quick Dry. This is the bottle and the glue that I use for my paper piecing, and so I use this a lot for really small things, and so this is what I've got used to for that, and that's why I'm using this, because I'm used to this being a really small. I just stuck that right over the numbers and you can't even see the numbers. Oh well, that is that. That right there. And where did that little... I've lost my little singer thing I had. The little thing I cut off that, took off that box. I completely lost it. I didn't pay attention to what I did with that. Or not that box, the pattern. Let's set that there for a minute. I'll be right back. I have a whole thing of patterns in there, but most of them, the tops are off. These little things are off of them. Whoever had them, they didn't keep the tops on them. This time I'll do a better job of cutting this out. I don't know if this will work like I think, but I thought it might be cute on there. Just a cute little one. Like right there. Yeah, I think I like that. I might get that one side done better than I did. Okay. Right there. And you know, we're going to have a snap on there. Let's do a bigger one. It's easier to glue on. Goodness. Do I want it right there? Yes, I do. Okay. I'm going to kind of think I need something right there. What do you think? She looks kind of lonely over here, and she's stuck to the table too. Oops. There. Oh, no, that's just way too big. I have this little yellow button, but again, it's too big. What about, where are my labels? I know I have a bag with some labels. Oh, she could use a butterfly too, couldn't she? Let's see if I got a butterfly in here. I have a green butterfly. A butterfly that color. That's kind of pinkish. Ooh, I just turned that all upside down. I hope I didn't make a mess. Butterflies. Oops. Oops, gotta turn her, push her down a little bit. I'm trying to get it to where you can see and covering her up. Oh, well, whatever that butterfly is, he's not where he belongs now. There's a pink one. I'm having a hard time getting a hold of it. Oh, that's a gold one, but that's pretty. Here's a pink one. I kind of like the pink one. I don't know why I'm going for pink though. There's no pink. She's yellow. I mean, it's all yellow, and I'm like wanting a pink one. What am I doing? I really kind of like that gold one on there. What do you all think? I wish you could tell me. I think that gold one's really pretty. I think I'm going to go for the gold one. I like that. I think it's pretty. That's what I'm doing. I like it. Guys, I picked this thing up at a yard sale for $1. I could not believe it. The lady said, I just really didn't like that thing. I thought, really? I can guarantee you I will for $1. And they do. It's the things don't move. They're all in place. I hate the ones that come out because they always do and everything flies all over. They like slip underneath it and stuff. And they go all the way to the lid so they can't escape. Like when I just turned it upside down, they stayed where they belong. So I like that. So I don't know what she didn't like about it. Maybe she couldn't get it open. Because it is kind of hard to open. Alright. Oh, does she need it? We need a snap on there, don't we? I think I have one in here. I do. Gotta have a snap on the butterfly. But so, it's silver. I probably have some gold snaps somewhere, but I don't know where. I only take a package of snaps out at a time. I buy snaps every time I see them. Well, not in the store. Only at yard sales, because in the store they're kind of expensive. Alright, there we go. Okay. Here they all are. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know, another hour long at least. You all have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.